Hey guys, welcome on into the course. I am super excited that you are here. And this is module 1 of how to start your six-figure blog. For those of you who are meeting me for the very first time, my name is Michelle Christie. I am an online visibility coach and social media expert. I have been in this space for 11 years at the time of this training. And so I do have some skin in the game, and I'm super excited to share with you information that can help you to monetize your blog. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. And the first thing that I like to do is to encourage you to get a pen and paper, get your smartphone. If you're taking notes on your notepad within your phone, grab something to write with is what I'm saying, because I want you to really be interactive with this training. All right, so there are some things that I want you to consider. The first thing that I want you to think about before you even start your blog is to understand why you are starting and what you want to achieve. Okay, so if you want to jot that down, that would be great. Write down things like your first month's goal, or your 3-month goal, or your 6-month goal. Include things like maybe in month 1, it is launching your blog. That's a big deal. That's a huge deal, right? To launch a money-making blog is a big deal. So maybe you want to write that down for month 1. Within 4 weeks, you are going to launch your blog. Maybe by month 3, you would have written 10 articles, right? And not just written 10 articles, but also write the word count. So maybe it's 2,500 words per article. Maybe it's 1,000, 500. Maybe they include videos and audio. So really be specific about what you would like to achieve as you're setting these goals for yourself. Other things to consider would be backlinks. And we're going to delve a little bit deeper into those things in module 2. But I want to just keep that top of mind, right? So you can have a blog that's earning you $5,000 within 3 months or more, or 6,000 or 7,000, 10,000 even. But it depends on how you're going to work your blog, how you're going to set up your short-term and your long-term goals for success. So you want to keep that in mind. So the next thing I want to go over in this first module is choosing your niche, right? You want to choose a niche. Your blog niche should be an area that matches both your expertise and your interest. Now, some people are motivated by money, and that's perfectly fine. But what happens when you get to your money goal? Let's say it's $1 million. Let's say it is, $100,000 for a year. Then you might not be as motivated about money. So choose something that matches your expertise and your interest. Now, it also should have good search volume and monetization opportunity. Remember, you're creating a 6-figure blog, a blog that's going to earn you money. Write this down. Your niche needs market demand and a high-paying audience. So you want an audience that is a high-paying audience. Now, one of the tools right off the bat, I want you to write this tool down that you can use to do your keyword research. You can also do free research on Google. This goes deeper into your keyword research. And they do have a 7-day free trial. You can go to SEMrush and get signed up for their free trial there. All right, next you want to go ahead and research other blogs. So once you've picked your niche, you've performed your keyword research, and you've looked into your competition. And yes, it's okay to have competition in business. That means that what you're into is in demand, right? So other people are going to be in that field, in that industry as well. Now, you want to make a list of the top 10 keywords that you want to rank for. Then go ahead and check to see who's already ranking for them. Right? And you also want to take a look at the site's domain rating. Now, I go more into this in module 2, where we talk about monetization. So there are a few things that you want to pay attention to that your niche should have for the keywords. And those are high search volume, competition levels under 0.3, and one low DR site ranking 1 page, right? So again, if this is foreign to you, if this is all new to you, just know that it is in the module 2. All right, and then next you want to go ahead and choose your domain name. Pick your domain name. You want to make sure that your domain name is catchy, it's short, it matches your niche, most definitely, and it's a name that can be used for a long time. In this course, I teach you how to build your 6-figure blog using Builderall over at builderallclean.com, or at the link that is below this video. All right, so if you're using WordPress, and you can actually use WordPress inside of Builderall, so that is an option for you WordPress lovers, but with Builderall, it's super easy. Once you've gotten your domain name from GoDaddy or Bluehost or whichever domain provider that you use, then you want to go ahead and get your blog started. Now, I'm training on using Builderall because everything is inside of the Builderall platform. Now, you can go over to builderallqueen.com, or you can click on the link if one is included on this page, okay? And that will take you directly there. Now, with Builderall, you do have your site hosted on the Builderall server, which again, for me, it's just amazing, okay? Next, you want to plan your sitemap. And this means that you're going to write your homepage or start here, about, services, your contact page. You want to write those out, write out your full sitemap in a document just to cover your bases so you get a full idea of how you're going to lay out your blog pages, right? And a cool thing with Builderall is that it creates the sitemap for you once you've built your pages. Next, you want to go ahead and perform keyword research and plan out your blog posts. So now we're getting more into the blog posts themselves, right? Most people believe that your blog is just about the post, and yes, it is, but you have to build the framework first, all right? So create a list of 10 potential blog topics that you would like to write about. But before you do that, you want to make sure that you're performing keyword research with a tool like SEMrush. If your target keywords have high competition, it's going to be difficult for you to rank for them. And I go more into this in module 2, which is all about monetization. If they have, let's say, less competition, anything under 0.3, then your new blog has a chance of hitting page 1 faster. You want to remember that your keywords will be included in your blog post title. You want to write this down. This is a framework for how to structure your blog post when you're writing it so that it is optimized for monetization. So you're going to add your keywords to your blog post title, to your URL, and throughout the body of the post. You should also add secondary and semantic keywords. All right, again, I go more into this inside of the monetization module. Next thing I want you to think about is if you're using WordPress, and you can access WordPress inside of the Builderall platform, which is amazing. I personally use the Builderall Cheetah Builder for my blog and for my clients' blogs. But go ahead and install your WordPress plugins if you are using WordPress. I won't be training you on WordPress. I'll be training you on how to use Builderall. All right. Installing Google Analytics. Again, you can go ahead and install your Google Analytics. So inside of Builderall, there's training here that takes you into how to add your Google Analytics code. And it goes through all of that information for you, okay? So you'll have access to that as well. All right, next you want to go ahead and set up your Google Search Console. All of that training is inside of the Builderall knowledge base, so you will have access to that as well. Now it's time to do the fun part, right? The sexy part of creating your six-figure blog, and that is designing your blog. If you're using WordPress, again, go ahead and you want to install your theme. For those of us who are using Builderall, we're going to head over to builderallqueen.com, and then we're going to get our blog started. Or click on the link if there is a link inside of this module.